Do, 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 do. Yeah, they don't want to back out. Yeah, I have to solve that problem. Well, good day, good day, good day. How's my YouTube family and friends doing? Whew. It's a little warm out here. Well, I'm going to start putting down some of this Thompson seal and see if I want to do. I've got the porch ready from the top of the steps to about 3/4 the way over, ready to go. As you can see, I'm all the way over, boards down like it ought to be. I'm all the way over to right here. This one right here has to be replaced. Now, I'm try taking some of the screws, backing them out. Now, when I pressure wash the screw heads real good, even on the boards that I was planning on taking up for the purpose of being able to get the bid in them and stuff. But they don't want to come out of there. They know you can't get a good enough grip on them. So what I'm doing, I'm just going to go ahead and drill them all the way down through and get the board up, and this maybe I get them out. If not, then I'll just put them flush with the brace boards down there. Add some new ones with the new board, and go from there. But I'm gonna pour this water, Thompson water seal. I'm gonna pour that in this pan right here, and try to get 3/4 of this done. See, and I've got to get down in them grooves real good and everything. So you see how it looks now. I'll show you what it looks like when I get finished here. Got a little breeze blowing, at least that's a good thing. All right, I'll get back with you here shortly. Hope I haven't messed up here. It said that stuff would be clear. Don't look too clear to me. It looks rather white. I think I'm gonna try it on one of the steps down there first. this wood is soaking it up. Huh. Can't keep the roller on there. It's so slick. Well, I went over here as far as I can. As of right now, it's still wet right now. I could skip that one board and go the rest of the way, but then I wouldn't be able to get back in the house like going all the way around. And I would prefer to let that dry. And meanwhile, I can use this door going into the porch and to the front. When that dries and I do this, I can go around, use the steps, and go in the kitchen door without having to walk all the way around the house. Okay. I can at least go in and out the door on this end instead of going all the way around the house, versus when this dries, I can go up the back steps right there instead of going around the house to go in the house. So I'll do one part of it at a time, and when that dries, I'll be able to walk over there and I'll get this wet. Now, this board that I need replacing, I got to thinking and looking, it's only bad right there. Just that one spot. The rest of that board is as solid as it can be. What do you think? I'm thinking about right about here, right about there, cutting it off. Now there's a support beam running right there. I'm thinking about block me a piece of wood on each side of the support beam and just replace that piece instead of the whole board. What do you think? Good idea? Bad idea? I mean, if I cut it off smooth, you'll never know the difference unless you really, really, really pay attention. But I gotta wait for this to dry before I do anything else now. Let me know what you think about that board. It's a perfectly good board till you get to right there. Now there's a knot right there in that board, which is, I can cut way over here from it, but it's solid. I might go ahead and I'm thinking I might cut back to right here and put the block there and replace like half of it instead of a quarter of it. I think it'll work, and I think it'll look all right. But give me your opinion. Anyway, I'm waiting for this to dry now. It's probably not going to happen for a while. But that wood sure was soaking this stuff up. I hadn't used this stuff in so long that I had forgot. I thought it was clear. I'd forgot what it even looked like. But it's soaking up into that wood real good. I'm going to have to go back, do some of the cracks between the boards with a brush probably. I tried to let it run down in there. But we'll go from there. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, there ain't nothing like a good nap. Oh, I took my medicine and added a little bit of my unsubscribed medicine to it that I went and picked up at the store. See if it would add, if I had add something to it, it'd help me more. And it made me sleepy like the package said it would. And after I got finished playing around on the walkway there, going up to the doors, got a little hot and went there and sat down, and I fell right to sleep. And didn't get nothing else done. But now I got a stiff neck from sitting up, sleeping. But it's a nice evening. It's still, I think it's probably in the low 70s now. It's starting to feel good out here, nice to me. But, hope everybody's had a wonderful day. What you've seen is what I did today, which is not too bad. That young man missed some strips mowing back and forth, and every once in a while I walk into it and like, why did we just mow this? Oh yeah, he mowed it. It's a strip he missed. Yeah. Well, I'll walk around here a minute and see what's going on. He tried hard, at least. I don't know. I'm one of them that's never satisfied with anything, whether somebody else does it or if I do it. I can't. Nobody else can do it good enough, and I can't either. I always want more. I want to look better. Well, hadn't seen Wile E. Coyote last night. I was up and down quite a bit. That light went off twice, and or came on, I should say. Got clicked up there. I think I need to do a little. When you put a light up like that, you gotta make some adjustments. Sometimes moving stuff, like my alarm that on this north end of my house that I've got up there. So that I've got them to play different sounds on the cameras, so I know which camera it is. And the one on that north end there, it sounds like a pack of dogs. And I'll be doggone. It hardly ever goes off. Hardly anybody's on that end of the house. And it's been going off because I hung a tarp across the fence. And yeah, every time the wind gets a little breeze and that tarp moves, oh yeah, here goes that pack of dogs. So I just told Scott a while ago, I have got to get that tarp and put it where it belongs, over top of one of the generators, and fix that problem. Well, let me turn you around here. Yeah, Wile E. Coyote just just hadn't been back. But he lives up there. He lives on somewhere on that ridge. And the property line here goes back and across the creek a little ways. And that's where he needs to stay, on the other side of the creek, you know, off the property. He don't even need to be on the property at all. That ridge goes all the way around here. It almost circles us on, you know, to this around and goes back that way. Yeah. I got some chickens out here. Right there, you see them? They're starting to come out here and roam. Some of them act like they don't want to, or scared to, or just can't figure it out. I don't know what it is, but we dumped some stuff right in there for them to eat. So draw them out, maybe get them to come out there. Well, I'll be listening for Wile E. Coyote once again tonight, and haven't heard no little pups. They must be growing up. I hadn't heard them. I'm hearing the coyotes, but I'm not hearing those little pups yapping, you know. But we will find out over time whether or not he wants to come back and visit me. I want him so bad. You just have no idea. You just have no idea. I want him to come back, but I want to know when he comes back. Little trip he made up here yesterday. The dog, we put the trap over there, like where the hole is underneath the fence, goes into the neighbor's property there, where he comes up through them woods. See, they're all grown up over there. They don't do nothing over there except for let it grow in high weeds and whatever, you know. Snake infested, rat infested probably too. But yeah, he came back up through there, and the dog went after him. Problem was, the dog's the one that set the trap off and got caught in it. He didn't get hurt. He's fine. Oh, I got a visitor, but we didn't catch the coyote. What you doing, baby? Huh? Are you out roaming around? Huh? Are you mousy hunting? Are you just looking for something to scratch on? Kitty, kitty, kitty. Kitty, kitty. Come here. Come here. Yeah. Hey. How we doing, huh? There. I'm gonna run away now. Them two cats were feral. And they were born up there where somebody dumped the mama. People dump cats up there all the time off the highway, right up there on the back road, right behind the fruit stand or wherever, right in there. They dump them out, and that was one that started catching them. And I don't know if that's the male or female, but Peter took them and had them fixed where we didn't have no babies around here, and they were a little rough. And she's got one she's made a house pet out of, and it's meaner than a rattlesnake. That little cat is rough, but it'll come right to you. It'll jump right on you. It's younger than this one, than these two this one and his brother or sister, whichever it is. They're something else. But they're good mousers. They keep the mice away. I don't care who you are, where you think you live, and don't think there ain't no mice. When you have big pastures and fields and stuff like that, neighbors with overgrown places that don't take care of them, you have, well, even if you do take care of them, you're going to have field mice. You're going to be there. But we if you keep a cat around, they stay at bay. And these cats, they work. They go around. There's another one that a lady that wouldn't even come to you. Some lady caught them and won their trust, but she couldn't keep them. And she had two of them. And one of them, they kept them up at the fruit stand for a while. You never did see them. They wouldn't come out. They wouldn't come out at all. So she couldn't keep them, so Petra got them and had them out at the fruit stand, and that didn't work out too well. So loaded them up and brought them home and kept them pinned up at the barn for a while. And one of them stayed around, and the other one I've seen a few times. I think it found at a home or something, somebody's house it decided to go to or whatever. But this one down here that's still down here is still, depending on who you are and whether or not you want to feed it, whether or not you get to pet it. That's just the way that works. But it's turned into a good barn cat. Really does a job in the barn there. And there's one over at Manny's. I probably showed you one of the videos that a big fat cat. I was over at their house. That cat just showed up there at that on the farm there. Just showed up over there. And but I think it's eating a lot of rabbits out there too. That's one fat cat. And it's turning out to be a late afternoon now. It's getting be dark here shortly. And but I wanted to jump back on here since I woke up and tell everybody I'll work on that porch some more tomorrow. I'm gonna I got a couple of boards back here I want to pull out and take up there. I'm trying to find some of the boards that are around here that are in good shape but weathered, so they don't look like, you know, brand new boards and older looking weathered boards. I want them to kind of blend in, but as much as possible. And I've got a few laying out on the back porch there that I'm sure there's nothing in the world wrong with them. That's weathered and pretty good. So I'll probably have to pressure wash them, and that's okay. But I want everybody to, I hope you have a great night, and remember, God bless. Most importantly, Jesus loves you. Remember that. Hold on to that. You're never alone if you know him. I'm telling you, you're never alone. And keep on smiling. Share it with everybody you possibly can. Like I said the other night, start an epidemic of making people smile. The more, it's so much easier to make somebody smile than it is. I mean, well, I ain't gonna say that. It's so much easier. People are so much easier to get grumpy or mad or whatever than it is anything. But you can make them smile. And if you do that, they ain't grumpy. So, get out there and spread it and start an epidemic of smiles, happiness. You know, people, This whole world, it's just not treating us like it ought to. And it's all because of things going on in it. And unfortunately, we are the problem whether we want to admit it or not. When I say we, the people, not necessarily one individual. But you can do your part, make it a better place. Y'all have a good night.